How's it going, team? This is the Brown Man, and as you guys know, we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space coming out, and we actually have three potential giveaways. On the 19th we have a giveaway, 28th and 29th, depending on the viewership for the Clownathons, we'll have a giveaway, and then of course on June 4th, which is the official release day, we'll have a giveaway. So there, that goes. This is actually a chill game I'm playing right now. Because it is rather early, and holy shit, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I got breakfast in the oven chilling. We got sausage and eggs, and we got some stuff to talk about real quickly. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a 3v7 game, and it looks like it's going to be like really casual, and I like that. The issue is going to be, for some people in the community, is how competitive will it be? Like, how will the sweats, or people who are a bit sweaty, kind of ruin the game. I think people have different ways of viewing the game, right? I think some people don't like that you can't pick a side, from what I've been hearing. And I do get it. I think people want to play what they want to play when they want to play it, right? But that's not a party game vibe, right? If you play a party game, you have to like roll for a roll, right? So you're like, hey, like, who's playing this? Oh, that's, you know, it's kind of random. That way everyone can has a chance to play as something, because you're lobbying up in this game. You're lobbying up as maybe as a couple of people, right? But it's about the full pool of 10 people. Right, so if you have 5 people that want to be clown, you know, 3 people can't just play clown indefinitely, right? So it's just stuff like that, and I think it's going to take some adjustment, kind of similar to Friday the 13th, right? If 3 people want to play Jason, they have to take turns. There has to be preference, right? I think people kind of have to respect that. Another thing is going to be, we'll say, about meta and whatnot, and hey man, I'm just gonna have fun. We're gonna hopefully have some guides day one. Day one we're gonna have some like very short beginner guides, but I'm not gonna talk about like what's meta, what's this, how to optimally play as the best build for Jumbo and Shorty. I don't do that. Even in Evil Dead, I don't talk like that. We're just gonna have some fun, some builds I have fun with, and then that's it, dude. It's a fun game. Oop. You know, I think it's very important to just have fun. That's the vibe that they're going for. There will always be people who want to try. Well, people just try to win, but there are people who would just be more competitive than others. That's totally fine. Just because somebody is more strategic, right, doesn't mean that we need to force everybody to be, you know, super strategic, right? People have a right to play the game, have fun, rotate. That is, after all, part of the appeal, is that it's for casuals, right? Killer Clowns, in general, is a very niche franchise. A lot of people, you know, aren't really into Killer Clowns. You know, it's a oldie but goodie, someone will say. Oh. Right, and we need to make sure that we have an amazing community, that we stay safe, that we enjoy the game, and if things come up that might be a little bit even unbalanced for a party game, then, you know, voice your opinion, dude. There's no reason, there's no issue. No reason to have an issue with that. Just enjoy the game, enjoy playing as these different clowns, and do your thing. I know when it comes to Dead by Daylight, there are a lot of, we'll say, in general, soft people that I know, and they don't like things like proximity chat. It is what it is. They're very soft. They talk about they don't want to get bullied, and once again, I do understand not want to get bullied, but also, you know, you can always shut someone the fuck up, right? So I'm glad that there is like that very big party vibe that they're going for. And a lot of DBD heads, they're generally not going to be really sticking to these games, right? Dead by Daylight is an anomaly. It is like that and Identity 5 are like one of the two of the very few games, or just two games rather, that lasted for that long. I don't know many Asyms that lasted for as long as they did, simply because they're not like movie licensed, right? And then they have a whole bunch of flexibility, right? That allows them to last for quite a bit. I need to go up this way. So that makes sense, right? You just need to have patience, enjoy the games while they're here. Even with Evil Dead, as much as I wanted it to be, you know, last forever and all the potential, I have to be honest, it's most likely not. And it's not because, you know, it's bad, it's just the nature of games. When studios make multiple games, then there's a season, right? There's a season for Evil Dead, there's a season for Klowns, there's a season for TCM, right? No matter what could be improved, even if it's like a super perfect game with minor complaints. Dead by Daylight pretty much failed in a lot of, you know, Meet Your Maker duped. Death Garden, it had a re-release, it's still duped. So pretty much all that they can really do is Dead by Daylight stuff. Because Dead by Daylight is like a drug. It's super simple. It's what we call addicting. I'm not saying it's bad to play DBD, but it is important to understand the numerous things that make DBD work, and it just doesn't translate over to other games, other asymmetrical games, you know. So I need to be honest about that. So enjoy Klowns while it's here. It's not gonna last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Some things might last for a long time, but it will not be Klowns. It will not be Evil Dead. So kind of just, if you just accept that, life would be a lot easier. You know, because games, you know, they're designed to be made, and then the studios have to move on and make another game. Ilphonic is also doing the whole Predator hunting grounds, right? And you know, they can't have their hands in all these different pools. There's infinite resources, and I think people are too busy comparing it to DBD, where most of their resources, or BHVR rather, most of their resources, is in Dead by Daylight because everything else failed. They can't really branch out. Like even when something comes out, it's like, yeah, maybe they have their hand on these little games, but they never really advertise those games. The two games that they advertised, you know, like if I'm not looking back at a chat to remember their name, I'd totally forget Meet Your Maker. I'd totally forget Death Garden. You know, it had an overhaul, right? So it had a release, an overhaul, a Terminator crossover, and it still failed. Right? I think it had Terminator crossover. You know, so it takes a lot more than what they're capable of with their imagination to do well. And DBD is fairly simple, right? There's no team win or loss condition, so a lot of these things translate over to the casual environment. And then of course it has 8 years, right? We're going on an 8-year anniversary, so you know there's a lot of time invested. People don't, oh shit, we made it. People in general don't want to be out of an investment, right? Oh fuck, right? Because it's 8 years, dude. It's 8 years of their lives, and it's a cult phenomenon, right? It's a phenomenon that's cult following, right? And it's a modern day, you know. So you know, with all my complaints for DVD, I do applaud them for that. Do your thing, dude. We need to go higher. Higher, let's go. Yay. You know, so that is it, team. Enjoy Klowns while they're here. Okay? Enjoy Klowns while they're here. Don't get too hung up on, because the whole point isn't to get like super proficient in one class, right? It's to rotate and have fun, because that's the audience. The audience is a casual audience. So even if you want something to be a bit more competitive, even if you want, we need rank mode, I get it, but this is what they're going for. In order to push for more casual audience, then you have to push for a casual game setup, and that's what they're doing. And I get people want something. Some people want something different coming from other games. I get it. Friday the 13th did not die because he couldn't choose to be Jason. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. It died for much different reasons, and that's okay. And that's all I have to say for today. There will be a stream later today. You guys be safe, stay hydrated, and of course, have a good one.